Yeah.
Greg went to go get me a phone charger.
Excuse me, I want a monitor so I can look at myself.
It's over there.
You can hear everything.
You can hear
Stop farting, Kathy.
everything.
They're gonna hear it.
Are we live?
Stand
Stand
by.
by.
Our monitor's over there.
Oh, I think I see comments. Nice.
Oh, are we already on?
Oh, okay.
Thanks, babe.
Okay.
All right.
What are the kids watching?
And we're
Wreck-It
back.
Ralph.
How are we going to see the comments?
He's gonna run it for us.
Oh, okay.
So
I'd pull up your phones. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh, for
Okay.
chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to.
okay, well we probably should start running.
Yeah.
Do we have the album pulled up for him?
What?
To actually run the songs?
Can we just go live and then we can talk?
Yeah, I'll work
It's
it.
on a folder.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, okay, let's see.
That's awesome.
Where is it? On the YouTube?
Did we get everybody returned? Do we have
Delay.
20
Okay.
people?
Okay, good morning, Denton.
Hey, you
Says
guys?
video and audio is
I think it's
definitely far from synced.
Yeah, it might just.
We're working on it.
Here.
Where'd you find that?
Our
Oh, there it is. Oh, you can see us.
just see us texting in the
Yeah.
live stream.
Surprised none of us are wearing shoes except
Okay,
Miles
so,
and Greg.
Yeah,
If you need
it's
more.
hot in here.
It is toasty.
Oh, how did you switch to channel 2?
Okay.
So when you switch it.
Oh.
you
Hey, do you know why the audio is so
go to that
behind?
channel.
Sounds so echoey.
What is that
Hello,
one?
hello, hello.
Because we're disconnected from.
Yamaha, you're
Make
back.
sure you
You're
get it.
back. That's great.
If you turn
And
up
we're
your
back.
ears, it's like you're in a different world.
And then if you're on channel 2,
Yeah, we're working on video and audio.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is the this is your
So
shotgun. This is your shotgun.
Sounds funny. Here, I'm gonna turn this down. Here, I'm gonna
So
turn
that's your
it down.
freshman.
Jesus was barefoot. Yes, he
Janelle
was.
with the
Oh,
best
thank you.
comments.
Oh,
Janelle, thank you,
oh,
thank
shit.
you.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Janelle.
It's okay.
Oh my
There we
goodness.
go.
Yeah, I'm sure it's behind everywhere.
Well, Meg and I chose what she was gonna wear for Kingdom Come. So there's that, and then
We do try to coordinate our outfits.
Yeah, we did try to coordinate. So then we got home last night, and I picked out my outfit.
Did you?
I did. Yay.
Miles, have you picked out your outfit?
Okay.
I don't think that might be it. I don't think
Is it?
Is it just that
No,
one?
it's, I hear.
Is it just that
No,
one?
it's
Do,
I
do,
think
do.
it's based on your mix. Based on your
Oh.
mix. That's
Oh.
Meg's
Oh.
vocals, so
That means
yeah.
Miles doesn't have me.
That
in
means
his
Miles
mix.
Oh, it's all being revealed. All the tea, all the secrets. Miles doesn't listen to Meg
I
in
would
his
need her.
ears.
I would need her. I would need her during the show. Which is, I mean, which is true. Most drummers don't have a lot of the vocalists.
I feel like. Did you guys ever read Lord of the Flies in school? Did you read Lord of the Flies?
No.
Oh my goodness.
He has both
No.
ears in. He has both
I do.
ears in.
Okay, put in the chat if you read Lord of the Flies in school because I feel like I have the conch. Whoever has the conch gets to talk. I feel like that. Also, they're making.
Hey.
I'm just gonna keep talking about Lord of the Flies. They're making a Lord of the Flies.
It says that it's echoing.
Oh, maybe it's because it's two microphones. So maybe if we just have one.
Let me turn this one.
No, it's like.
turn this one.
No, it's like.
Oh.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, dear. Is it because of the fan? Up there?
The second audio is in time with the video. Is what Dark to Light tutorial says.
Pigs in space.
Can't remember the real Lord of the Flies.
How's this?
What?
Pigs in space? What is that?
I don't know.
Is the audio issue fixed?
I mean, it's still like atmospheric.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like chat would be the one to
Right,
let us
that's what
know.
I'm asking.
Let us know, chat. Does the audio sound better?
Y'all's words are worth hearing
Oh
twice.
wow.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yo, words are.
It's quite. I'm quite literally
Tears
holding
that can
a
help
conch
us.
shell in Galveston. Oh,
Yes.
that's right. Alyssa's on vacay.
Oh, get it, Alyssa.
Better. You should use the echo to sign something. Sign A. Hey, Kathy
Oh,
did
I
ask
deleted it.
why you sign your name Mikey Moo, which I actually have this question as well.
I don't know, it just happened. It felt right. You know, I did my Instagram handle and it was available. That's the most important
That's
thing.
true. That's
And
true.
so here we are.
And also because like I mean his last name is Moore, so you just take off the R-E.
It's like
I didn't need to say that, did I?
what? Oh,
File that under obvious.
yeah. It's also like my sign on for like a lot of things
Closer,
too.
but the video is still behind. No echo now. All right, no
Hey.
echo.
Hey, no echo.
Tiny wins tonight, y'all.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay.
All right, let's
Talking
do
to-
a
With the echoes fixed.
Okay.
let's do a tattoo tour. Let's start with Meg.
I have one tattoo. It is on my wrist. It's the word arise, and I got it. It's kind of an ironic story because Greg and I were kind of at a crossroads a long time ago about whether we were going to pursue the band fully or not. We were in our like mid-20s, and I was ready to go full in. He was kind of at this crossroads of I need to man up and get a career and make money, and the band is kind of just like a dream. And once we kind of both made that decision to move forward with it, still doing jobs and doing all that, but we were gonna like put our heart into it. It was taken from that Flyleaf song, Arise and
Oh, I
Be.
thought it was for our song.
No, I
Arise.
took our song from that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm. Yeah, the Arise and Be All That You Dreamed, that was the inspiration behind it, because it really it inspired me to keep going and actually pursue this. Why are you laughing?
Do you have any other tattoos planned?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't ask Greg. I'm just kidding.
For Meg.
I've been wanting a watercolor tattoo. Does everybody know I'm a millennial now?
It's so millennial. It's
Um,
ultimate millennial.
But I've been like pregnant or nursing,
Yeah.
so I couldn't get one. Although 2 years, well, a year now, so it's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
All right, on to Michael. On
Greg
to the
doesn't have any tattoos.
tattoo tour.
Mine is the nerdiest of them all. It's an alto clef. It's right here that I fashioned to look like a viola. And I got it when I was in school for viola, and then that's it. I would love to get it like a guitar-related tattoo, but I find that all guitar-related tattoos tend to look like a little lopsided and like kind of corny.
No.
So I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure it out. Sorry to anybody who has a guitar tattoo.
He designed his other tattoo, so I feel like when you design a guitar tattoo, it'll look not corny.
It'll work out.
Yeah, it'll look good. Okay, on to Miles. This is gonna take a long time. He has the most tattoos out of all of us. Why do you look like that?
I don't have any.
Okay.
I got 11. All but one have meaning. They're everywhere.
Janelle said talk clearly.
Huh?
She said talk clearly. Cause
I am?
Enunciate.
no, me. Like,
Oh.
just in general.
Oh, okay.
Just because when we
enunciate.
mumble, it's hard to hear.
Maybe we need to speak slowly.
Speak slow.
Okay. I don't have any tattoos except for the ones God gave me. As in freckles. As in angel kisses.
Angel kisses.
That's right. That's right. They're natural tattoos.
Did you pull up that?
So how many do you have then?
Michael sometimes likes to count. He likes to give me a freckle update
Only God
and tell
knows.
me how many freckles I have, and this is how it usually goes: 1, 2, 3, at least 3. And I love it. I think it's hilarious.
It's a good thing y'all are married.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool. Well, Jake is still feverishly working through the audio, but welcome, Greg. Welcome, Greg,
Yeah.
to the chat.
Hello. It sounded like audio. There was like an applause.
It
Audience
did sound,
applause.
yeah, like we have an applause button on
Yeah.
like a soundboard. Yeah.
That was fun.
Here, let's see.
What was your favorite song on the album?
New Fire for sure, hands down.
Why?
Because it's musically has so many different transitions from this like epic singing chorus to this brutal breakdown, which I wrote. The lyrics too. Not really.
He did. I mean, you
You
did.
did.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought Greg was just working on the computer.
Nope.
I know.
We worked on the bridge together, and it was mostly Greg, which is Yeah.
Yeah. It was. We took it from the verse in Isaiah, where he's having his dream, his vision, in the throne room, and he's like, I'm someone with unclean lips. I can't. I can't be here, kind of thing. And the angel brings the hot coal from the basin and touches his lips, and it says that your sin is gone, like you've been set free, kind of thing. And so the whole like concept of new fire, which is this idea of or coming to salvation. You just have this moment in the breakdown of this like epic, screaming thing, and then you have the moment where like Isaiah's in this throne room, he's getting his lips burned by this hot burning coal, but he's coming to basically be clean and be purified. So that's why it's just like this purified, this whole time.
He's gonna scream in it.
So great. So anyways, yeah, it's my favorite by far. And then Kathy does this cool like little Hobbit, this Hobbit melody, at the very end, where it's kind of like the Shire kind of deal, and it's a medley of like other, like if you can pick it out, it's like medley of other songs from the album.
Michael came up with that.
Yeah, awesome. Like so cool artistically and musically.
Can I say something about that? So how New Fire started was, we've talked about this, my favorite time signature in music is 6/8. It just has like a beautiful swing to it, and it doesn't feel as square as like 4/4, like common time that most songs are written in. Oh, I did like a little video on this a while ago, but I really like one of my favorite videos that is the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and the Shire song, another millennial thing, is like very important to like a lot of millennials. And that like fiddle, like sprightly like medley for the Shire and Lord of the Rings is just so beautiful and so touching. And hello?
It's synced now.
Yay, it's synced. And
Lord.
so I was just kind of riffing on this 6/8 feel, and I asked Michael if we could write a song in 6/8 because it's my favorite, and he was like, metal songs aren't in 6/8. And I was like, what if we could do this though? And so I did this. I came up with this very, very like Hobbit Shire inspired, like kind of Irish fiddle kind of riff. And it didn't make it into the song. It didn't quite work, but it got us started into it. So I think that's funny that you said that about that, because like, I mean, it works so well with the violin.
Yeah.
And a lot of like, I only started improvising. I do a lot of improv on the violin, and the way I started improvising was by kind of doing like little fiddle tunes, little Irish fiddle things, just by myself, just for fun. And then like it really started to bloom once Michael and I came to Texas to go to UNT, and we joined the worship team with Meg and Greg at the same church. And the music director encouraged me to start improvising. And as a classically trained musician like Michael and I are, that's really scary for us. Greg too, yeah. Greg is classically trained too on the guitar.
Not as trained.
I didn't say that. But anyway, like he started to encourage me, and it started to bloom from there. But yeah, like the Irish fiddle thing that's always super fun.
Jake, we ready?
What is our first
All right, team. Let's go time.
video we want to see?
Thanks for putting up with us for an hour. Jake got here like 3 hours before the live stream, and we still had issues, but it's fine. We made it work. We've been having fun. So, intro into the album. It's called Thresholds, and it's essentially about, I'm going to take this out because I'm like delayed. And it's essentially about your home, things that come to attack you at the home. And so we filmed the visualizers for a few more things that we won't get to show tonight, but Jake's working on that too. So the visualizers.
Yes. I think it'll be awesome.
They'll be awesome. But essentially, it's this idea. It kind of follows the story of a couple, kind of overarching. You saw them in the fight. It's going to kind of show some of their backstory. And then our friend Janelle played a character. Huh?
Oh, which one are we showing first?
Intro. We're just playing the intro.
Oh, just playing it. Okay.
We're just going to play the intro first. Sorry.
Stand by.
So it's kind of following these 3 people throughout the story, and how their lives have had challenges and the different things that they've faced, and kind of how they're all interwoven into the story together. And we can't wait to share it with y'all. So we'll start with the intro, and then we will play Enemy.
Just a moment there.
After Jake gets it ready. Kathy's showing
Nothing
off
simple.
the CD.
Because it's in the
It's in the house. It's coming from in the house.
Y'all keep talking. We'll be just a minute.
Okay, well, I'll give a little bit more background, I guess.
Oh, oops, sorry.
All right, Kathy's going to try it again.
Is that
A
good?
little closer. A little closer.
That's the album cover.
Oh, it's not going to focus.
You good?
Okay, it's not, because just back it up. Back it up.
Oh, I see. It's not in focus. 'Cause
It's
There
in
you go.
focus on us.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not on, like, autofocus.
That's not gonna do it either.
okay.
yeah, 'cause it's a thing to your camera.
Anyway, so we had this house idea, and the idea of thresholds was it's the door into your home. It's also a metaphor for the door into your heart. And so our scripture that we kind of like kept for the whole album theme was Proverbs 4:23. It says, "Guard your heart above all else, for everything you do flows from it." So it's this idea that, like, are we going to protect the things that are on the outside coming to attack us on the inside? Are we going to protect them? Are we going to choose the things that God says, the promises he makes to us? Or are we going to choose the things like bitterness and anger and doubt? And God's not afraid of those emotions, but we don't want to feed those more than we feed the promises of God. And so that's really what the album is focusing on, talks about. And we tried to write a kind of like, we were pretty strategic too in like how we laid out the songs, not just sonically, but thematically as well. Like the interlude is right in the middle, and it's, you know, kind of like, hey, God doesn't always take away the pain, but he's still good regardless. And yeah, so we hope that you enjoy it.
Where do I find these?
I thought that Greg had gotten it for you.
The music videos, but I don't
No,
know.
there's no videos because you
Right.
haven't made them yet.
Well, the videos that do exist, we have those.
They're in process.
Oh, those. Jake killed it. We scheduled studio time for 10 hours.
On last Saturday. Last Saturday.
Was it
yeah.
last week?
Yeah.
No, it was 2 Saturdays ago. We played a show Saturday.
Yeah, 2 Saturdays.
Okay, 2 Saturdays ago. Did we finish in 10 hours?
Nope. The answer is no.
12.
Nope.
It was 12.
But
12 hours. We filmed 4 videos.
But the longest day by far was when we filmed for New Fire, because there were 4 different
Yeah.
locations. So we, 2 different days, 2 days, 4 different locations. And
Sun to sundown.
and
Saturday was a 16-hour day.
yeah, Saturday was a 16-hour day, and then we were in a field with blowing wind till like midnight, and all of us were like, "Oh, this
Right.
wind is just driving us bananas." But then it looked incredible on the camera, so it was.
All right.
All of those
Yeah.
are named Janky.
Yeah, but they're all the masters.
But but we've had some really long filming days, but it's been worth it for sure, and it's always fun still.
It is
Yeah.
fun.
I mean, whenever we're together, like, it's always fun.
Except, so fun fact for New Fire, we were at a church filming the dance scene at the end,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
and Jake
And we had a smoke machine.
had his
going.
haze machine going, and there was no AC on, and the haze just went all the way up and set off the fire alarm. So Gainesville Fire Department comes rolling up.
100% not the first time that has ever happened to me.
So, yeah. All right. Jake's ready to play the intro, and then we'll go straight into Enemy.
We'll see if this works.
Can y'all hear that? Yeah.
Chat, let us know if you can hear that.
Nope, don't hear anything yet.
Nothing.
Okay. Nope. Thank you. We'll get on that. Nope. Okay. Stand by. Lovely. Okay. Well, it's playing in our ears and here, but doesn't matter if you can't hear it.
Everything's showing that it should be working.
Nope. No. Crickets. Janelle. Well, thank you for the comment about the concept album. We're jamming in our headphones. That's right, Michael. I've always wanted to write a concept album, and this one kind of just fell in our lap. So
Oh, I know what's going on.
we were pretty excited about it.
We should be good to roll now.
Okay,
We'll
take two.
Double check. Here we go. All right. Pulling up enemy here.
Yeah, he does. Get up on the floor.
All right, that was intro.
So some of these have some really fun names.
Jake, don't read them our working titles.
Well, there is no title here called enemy.
I know. No,
Sweet.
but it's
all of our titles for our all of our titles for our songs are joke songs titles by Michael, and they're all kind of based on memes.
No, it's video.
Oh, it's a video.
We're
Okay.
gonna play the video. We're gonna play the
Sorry,
video
there's a
for
bunch of you
Enemy
talking at
now.
the same time.
Hey, Jake, over here.
You can't decipher that.
It does kind of sound like, and now we're gonna welcome the bride and groom.
We're very professional.
Come on down.
For the first dance.
Also still called, oh wait, what's the name of the song?
Enemy.
It might be
Enemy.
called Sweet
Sweet
Memes.
Yeah, it's still called Sweet
They're all
Memes.
joke names, and we still haven't retitled them.
It's fine.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. You got it?
All right, here we go with Enemy.
Stand by.
Here we go with Enemy, the lyric video, which was our first one we did.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can
yeah.
kind of see that it's this existential threat. It's like on the outside. It's infiltrating from the woods, and then it's infiltrating into the city, which will eventually get into our homes. So we kind of have this like dark tendril-y theme throughout certain visualizers.
It's kind of like Venom from, was it Marvel?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
took it. I got the inspiration from a video game that we played called Darksiders 2. And it follows the Horseman Death, and in it he's fighting corruption, attacking the land, and it's got
The
this
fun
cool like tendril-y things, and he has to go fight corruption. So that's kind of where I got it from.
But let us know if it makes you think of anything else, or I mean, a lot of it is like very video gamey, but let's see what you guys think. What does it make you think of?
We're ready.
Here we go.
The computer's getting angry,
The computer is angry,
so it's moving slow.
so it's moving slow.
Is his audio's coming through, right?
Yes.
People want to know the working names.
I'm working on it.
Here we go.
Or this, the, like...
Just speak out what you say.
Okay, maybe my pack's just down. Sweet. Well, yay. So the next song on the album is called Darken Me. And it's one of my favorite. I know I said The Fight, but Darken Me is also my favorite. It's like second favorite. But I wrote this. So in 2017, we came out of a pretty tumultuous situation in the music industry. So if you're wondering why we disappeared for a couple of years, that's why. And maybe I'll share a little bit more details about that later, but we kind of had the rug ripped out from underneath us with a group of, or a team that we were working with. And within like 4 months, everything was gone. And we were living on a friend's futon. We hadn't met Michael and Kathy yet. Miles was working. He was doing his thing and wasn't able to commit at the time just because he was taking over a company and trying to run it. And so Greg and I just felt like, how did we end up here? You know, we put all our eggs in this. We were ready to go forward. And then within 4 or 5 months, everything was gone. And I admit I was very angry. And it took me 2 years, I feel like, to fully forgive the other parties that really I felt had wronged us and maybe hadn't done things in a biblical or God-honoring way. And this song was really birthed from that season of, you know, me kind of talking to God, like, I don't want you to see this side of me because it's not pretty. Yeah, this anger, this bitterness. And of course, it's kind of funny because, like, of course you can't hide from God. Yeah. But it's just this confession of like, I know it's here. I don't want it to consume me because it's affecting me in a negative way. And so, but this could really be a metaphor for anything, addiction or discontentment. And mine was just in particular is about anger and just feeling like I was wronged or anything. So the bridge part is me yelling at the devil because he sucks.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
This is Darken Me.
Did we have another? Was this Big Heavy or?
Yeah, this is called Big Heavy.
Yeah.
We called the bridge Big Heavy.
Yeah. That as like an idea. But it's done. You know,
It settles in underneath my skin, and I feel it taking over me. like a familiar friend. It's intimate, taking roots deeper every day. I don't wanna give in, but I keep feeding it. Why don't you just let go? Oh, just let go. Didn't want you to see this side of me. Didn't want you to know I'm angry. Could you help me see the light of day? I need you to come heal the dark in me. Would you heal the dark in me? Cause you are a liar and a thief. All you do is steal from me. Letting seeds of doubt to grow. And when it's grown, will lead you to Didn't want you to see this side of me. Didn't want you to know I'm angry. Could you help me see the light of day? I need you to come heal the dark in me. Would you heal the dark in me?
All right, y'all. Tell us in the chat what y'all thought about that one. Everyone say night night to Ray Ray.
Night-night.
Your buns are in the video. Say night night to Ray Ray.
Good night.
This is our daughter Ray.
She's a cutie.
Yeah, we kind of like her. Greg's gonna take an absence to go put her to bed.
Oh, I love you.
She doesn't want to go to bed.
So tragic.
Oh.
Poor thing. Okay, what's the next track?
We'll keep this rolling. All right, next. The next song is Know You, which I know we've kind of given some backstory about this, but this is where I wanted Jake to hop in and talk a little bit about the music video and kind of how he felt editing it and some of the shots that we got of Alyssa and Janelle. And it was actually his idea for the feathers to represent our sweet babies.
And it was the first music video we did for this album that we released, actually. Yeah, because the first one is like their lyric video, so this was the first one we did. Yeah, because it was the second single.
And if you'll notice, we filmed everything from here up for me because I was actually six months pregnant.
That sounds right. 5 or 6.
6 or 7 months pregnant. And I felt like this would be a very ironic video.
Insulting.
Little bit to film something of this magnitude while being pregnant.
Yeah.
So, little tidbit for you when you watch the video.
I thought it'd be really cool to have like a reveal at the end, like we film her like a bust on up for most of the video, and then at the end we go to a shot. Like we were thinking actually of like this shot of in a church. Remember that? Remember we were doing that?
A long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but I thought we could show her like in a church at the end, kind of like an acoustic scene, like with a string quartet around, and then she reveals kind of like a Beyonce reveal that she's pregnant at the end. But it didn't happen. I wanted it to though. I wanted it, but
so, anyway, Jake, take it away.
Yeah.
I love Kathy's ideas. But no, so I remember us having the planning meeting for this, and I was sitting in my car with my notebook, and just we were trying to come up with cool ideas, and I just thought it would be cool to have feathers in. Nobody needs to see me. But I thought it'd be really cool to have feathers, and then one of you, I don't remember who it was, we looked it up and found out. Oh, I was gonna look this up right now.
He was gonna look it up, but we were in crisis mode. But
feathers are related to children, lost children, because of the innocence, and it connected so deeply with the message. And just the more we went back and forth and spitballed on the idea, the more it came to life, and being able to show what we're about to see ended up having this like really deep impact, I think, on all of us, and it just told the story visually so much better than anything we could have done. And my goal in any video I make is, can the viewer mute it and have an idea and feel the essence of the video.
Yeah.
And I feel like we really nailed it on this one.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
see where you filmed the breakdown in the gym.
Oh,
In the gym.
like
I
the
think that's cool.
yeah the
blackout.
black the like solid black room was filmed in the basketball gym.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to kind of
Yeah.
see those nuggets. But and all the women at the back, kind of at the tail end, are friends of mine who have personally kind of experienced it, like infertility or miscarriage. And
Yeah.
so I was very grateful to them for coming and making a cameo in the video.
And we should shout out, like, Janelle was in there and stuff. Oh, there we go.
Tears says it's more professional if I'm on the camera.
Not just the voice of God.
But I do just want to say,
Yeah.
every video that we've done, you all, but especially you two, are so incredibly involved in the directing, the planning, everything. You do all the work. And then I just show up with a camera and press
That's
record.
not
Absolutely
That's-
not true.
Don't
He's
believe
being
this
humble.
man. Don't believe that man.
I have the mic. But yeah, so none of these music videos can I take hardly any credit for.
Oh, that's-
But it's very much a
You are selling yourself.
collaborative effort.
Okay.
You
I'll
guys
allow
are
that.
incredible.
I'll allow collaborative effort.
Okay. All right. We're going to play Know You.
Yeah.
Trigger warning.
Featuring Janelle at the beginning, who is in the chat and is an incredible actress.
And Alyssa's here too.
And Alyssa. And Justin was there
Yeah,
too.
our buddy Justin
Yeah,
played
yeah.
the nurse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Days turn to weeks, weeks turn to months, and before I know it, the years have gone by. What is the shame I feel, pain I can't conceal. I never knew loneliness could be so real. But I guess it's just not time yet. I guess it's just not time. Now I'm waiting in the doctor's room, hoping for answers that will come soon. But they tell me nothing's wrong, and I'm released to go home, and I can try again next month. But you don't know how long I've been waiting for you. I wanna know what it feels like to see you for the first time, to hold you in my arms and say I love you. I wanna know what it feels like to tuck you in and say goodnight, to tell you it's alright. I just want the chance to know you. They tell me go home and wait it out. A couple days now and this should pass. So I leave with my head hanging low, thinking that I failed. How could my body fail? I'm on the bathroom floor, watching you die in front of me. All the daydreams have left, play days won't come to pass. This pain cuts so deep I can't breathe.
we're talking about
Next song.
the next one.
Oh, you got your little bumper.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
One more.
Plug acceleration
Sick plug,
media.
I cut it before you saw it.
So we were
Oh.
going to talk a little bit about. We were just remembering as the video played about
Songwriting process.
some of the songwriting process. So Michael's going to talk a little bit about that.
This one was tough for me because
The next song. Bring Me Down.
Oh, for Bring Me Down.
Oh, you want to talk about Know You?
Oh yeah.
Know You.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about Know You.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So generally our writing process, it kind of goes back and forth. Like I'll write some riffs and I'll send it to the band, or maybe Meg might be like, hey, I have this line, let's try this out. With Know You, it was really tough for me. She sent me this really cool melody, but she wouldn't send me the tracks underneath what she was singing to.
So
And
we didn't have the chords.
so I had to like backwards
I
engineer
gave
it.
you like 3 crappy chords on an acoustic.
So I had to like backwards engineer it. It took me like 3 or 4 times to really come to it. But
Yeah.
I'm happy with how it came out.
Stellar.
Thank you for whoever said the guitar tone was tough. I appreciate it, bro. And what's the next one?
Bring Me Down.
Bring Me Down?
But we can. But
Yeah.
Do you want to still talk about Know
Yeah,
You?
you talk
Wait,
about it.
this one you were pregnant in the studio.
Bring Me Down?
No, Know You. Right?
No.
Which
Yeah.
one was the one where you gagged?
Bring
was-
Me Down.
Oh, okay, so this next one, Bring Me Down, Meg was pregnant, and when we were in the studio, like we really when Michael and I joined the band, Michael has an incredible music education and experience in pretty heavy like metal and metalcore, and we really wanted to like kind of push and bring like Drive Through a little more into that world and out of kind of morph it into out of the heavy rock, hard rock into a little more metal. And Michael loves screams. He's a genty boy. I'm using his words. And so we were like, Meg, like we know that all these screams are inside of
They're
you,
in there.
and we got to bring them out. But she was pregnant, and so she had to believe in herself a little bit more.
Oh, I was asking for the microphone.
I'm not done yet. and so like when we were in when she was in the vocal booth, she was pregnant. So sometimes the physical way of getting all those screams out, it made her gag.
It's not just screaming; it's singing too.
Yeah.
Anytime, dear Alyssa, if you're still here, I was playing D Now once, and I was up on stage, and I was about to gag, and she was the only one who knew I was pregnant, and she's looking at me from the congregation like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh no!" Like something about being pregnant and singing just makes me gag. So there's a particular scream in here where I scream it in this next song, and in the like one of our intro takes, it was like, bleh.
And it was a true bleh, and we loved it, and I still think we should have left it in.
We did it.
We didn't leave it in, and
It got to a
it
point.
pains my heart.
It got to a point where we had to put a trash can in the
Yes, that's what I was-
vocal booth because we didn't know.
Yeah, and so she would do like a crazy, insane scream, and we'd be going nuts outside of the vocal booth, and then she would go hurl. And it was just, and we just did that over and over again. She would just kill it, and then bleh, like out. It was hilarious.
So this next song is called "Bring Me Down."
Hey, Jennifer, right?
Oh, I'm missing
Jennifer?
the chat.
Poetic Angel?
Yeah.
Oh, we're missing.
The Thunder of God, I see him on TikTok a lot.
Yeah.
All right, we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
And this is
Chili.
Bring Me Down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's not a video for this, right?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
I turned off all my
All right, here we go. You ready?
And it becomes easy, making me think it's better than it seems, and I am deceived to believe
I love the Lord because he has heard my voice and my pleas for mercy, because he inclined his ear to me. Therefore I will call on him as long as I live. The snares of death encompassed me, the pangs of Sheol laid hold on me. I suffered distress and anguish, then I called on the name of the Lord. O Lord, I prayed, deliver my soul. Gracious is the Lord and righteous are God and merciful.
And now I'm finally free from all the pain you brought on me. I don't want your violence anymore. And I finally learned by now that everything you promised was nothing but a scheme to bring me down. Bring me down. No, you won't bring me down. And everything you promised was nothing but a scheme to bring me down.
Thank y'all. All right, so I want Michael to talk about this next one because it's our first ballad on the record. So he's going to talk kind of about the music, and I'm going to talk about the inspiration behind it.
What's the next one?
Come back for me.
Oh, okay.
What's our song?
Okay. So, okay, this was kind of the same thing. You came to me with a melody,
I had
right?
a whole song.
Yeah, she had a whole song, and it was actually like an alternative rock song, right, or something?
Yeah, it had a lot of beats, pop beats in it.
Yeah.
because this
Kind of
was
like YouTube.
We had previously recorded. Sorry.
We had previously recorded this song
in a different way.
with our different group where the bottom fell out, and I didn't want to lose the song because I felt like it was really good and it shared the story. And so I was like, I have a killer melody and I have a whole song written, but I need you to write all the music and
Yeah.
redo it. So
Yeah. So this is kind of like a reimagining version of it. Yeah, with different music. Yeah, that's right. Did you change any of the melodies? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So just different music underneath. So Michael wrote.
you can do it for me. Actually, Thunder of God asked a really good question here too.
Come back for me.
So Meg came up to me with a melody already. I've like everything fleshed out, and I was like, dude, we should have some softer songs on this album too. And then being string people, like it was like, why not do a string quartet underneath it? And so I went into my DAW and I kind of just free-formed, just whatever sounded good. I went for it, and then it kind of came together pretty quickly.
Yes.
Thunder of God just asked how we decide when to do like breakdowns and stuff.
Sorry.
I would say like whenever it feels good. We follow a pretty good trajectory, of like verse, chorus, bridge, chorus kind of thing. And so you throw the breakdown in during the bridge, but if it sounds good to do a breakdown in the beginning, then let's go.
One of the things I had to learn in joining this band, coming from a super traditional classical background, was that in rock music and rock and metal music, they kept emphasizing to me, Meg especially, there are no rules. And I was like, all these chords have to be in a certain order. And sometimes when writing a song, I'd be like, guys, you can't do that. And they're like, there are no rules. We can do what we want. It took me a while to accept that and live with it in my person. But yeah, Michael wrote this string quartet. He wrote it all out just by hand, like this, like old school, just writing it by hand, not on the computer or anything. And then he and I recorded violin, viola, and cello.
And bass.
Was there bass on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, double bass on this one too.
Like to clarify, like I did everything in the DAW and I recorded it just by ear.
Right,
Then,
but you wrote it out physically for us to read.
Yeah, and then recorded it that way.
Which is not how we usually do it. Usually, like, I'll just hear something, or Michael will hear something, and we'll just record it right then and there. We don't write it down physically and read it. We just hear it and then play it. This time, Michael and I tracked at the same time to save on time. We didn't do one person at a time, so we actually had to write it out, which was very professional this time.
Okay, so I'm going to give y'all the backstory. So we played a mini tour in 2017, the beginning of 2017, and I got this email from a woman who attended one of our shows, and I'm just going to read it. And this is the inspiration from the song. This is her story. It's a little graphic, just FYI. For 13 years, most of my life, because I'm 25, I've struggled in life. My dad was diagnosed when I was only 6 years old with hepatitis C, and all I knew was doctors telling me and my two brothers that daddy's going to die. On top of the emotional stress of a dying father, my parents argued a lot and didn't have a very stable relationship. I was raised in church and told about Christ and being saved, but never understood it, especially how it was supposed to be all this wonderful stuff, and so much negative was happening in my life. At 11 or 12 years old, I completely gave up and decided I no longer believed in God and that it was lies, because I prayed for my life to get better and for Jesus to heal my daddy and mend my family, but it just kept getting worse. I began self-harming, contemplating suicide because I couldn't handle it anymore. For 8 years, while my dad was dying, I secretly knew of my mother's affair and destroyed the relationship I had with my dad because of the lies I was being told from my mom. I was sexually abused by my older brother's college roommate at 15, and then at 16, my dad passed away while I sat helplessly watching him take his last breath. And since these thoughts have haunted me, I turned to drugs and alcohol to cover up the pain. But 2 years ago, while the whole world was on the line, I got clean and started seeking help for my depression and anxiety. I've since been diagnosed with bipolar, PTSD, depression, anxiety, and multiple personality traits. The day I was diagnosed was just another setback because I still think of myself as crazy or a lunatic or whatever because I have these labels that come with me, and I feel like I'm completely defeated and I will never know true love and happiness. I'll never know what it's like to smile and feel actual joy. But last night, as tears filled my eyes and I listened to your story about your friend and the lyrics to the song, I suddenly had some sort of hope that life won't be like this forever. And many days I want to give up. I go to bed praying not to wake up in the next morning or for a bad car wreck to take place. I've contemplated taking my life and just giving up, but I have a tiny glimpse of hope and can honestly say that I'm now considering church again and finding hope in Jesus. So thank you for performing your talents and being the voice for those of us who are still struggling. Mental illness goes unspoken and is often shamed, but it's such a reality and we need help to overcome it. So, this is her story.
I was 6 years old when they told me you would die, and I watched you through the slats on the stairs.
Sorry, tell them.
Yeah.
Is the mic on?
Yeah.
No, tell them the mic.
Oh, we actually have a new visualizer for this one that we haven't released yet. So we're gonna play this one because it has a visualizer and it's unlike anything else we've ever done. We're really excited about it. It's by the same artist who did our first the enemy video that we started with, but it's completely different and it's so cool that creatively we can show this too. Yeah, so this is the video premiere for Come Back For Me. Here we go.
I was 6 years old when they told me you would die, and I watched you through the slats on the stairs as daylight turned to night, and on my knees I begged for healing to repair this broken home.
So it gives them something.
But all my prayers fell on deaf ears as I walked through this alone. broken home. But all my prayers fell on deaf ears as I walked through this alone. Help me see the other side. I'm reaching for the light as the sky turns a darker gray. Would you come back for me? Come back for me. Come back for me. How can this love be so great when I've seen so much hate? How can you see my soul as clean after everything I've seen? How can you see the darkest parts of me and still want anything to do with me? Help me see the other side. I'm reaching for the light as the sky turns a darker gray. Would you come back for me? Come back for me. Would you help me see? Would you help me see?
What's next?
Interlude.
Interlude?
Oh,
yeah.
Halfway through. So let's keep it rolling.
Okay, I'll make it short then. So the interlude, what's funny is I downloaded, what was that? I downloaded Logic, the DAW, digital audio workstation, on an iPad, and I was recording on it. Well, yes, which is how we write music, but like I downloaded it on the iPad and I started working on it, and I just wanted to write something like really gnarly. I was inspired by the song, what's the band? Crystal Lake. And it was just like random hits and all these things. Yeah, it's a great band. And I also, at the same time, for the original one, I took like a Charlie Chaplin speech.
That's right.
I forget the speech, but it's like this famous speech that he made.
Something dictator. It's a famous movie of his that it's fine.
Yeah, but then we were like, oh, what if we put like a sermon over this, and like how heavy would that be, you know? And so that's kind of how this interlude came about.
So I found I was deep in writing my doctoral dissertation during this time, during the whole process of writing this album, but especially at the end, and so I was very much into like how to cite things correctly. Very, very cool things to talk about on this live stream, how to cite things correctly in your dissertation. Everybody wants to hear that. I know that for sure. And so I found this this very cool sermon from John Mark Jones, who was a pastor for Duke Chapel in North Carolina, and I called their library to see if I could use this for fair use and everything, and for copyright, and they said yes, like it is fair use, you can use this. So this sermon is from the year 2000, and it's called The Fall of the House of David, which is a play on Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of Usher, and it talks about how David's life, all of his decisions and everything affected his family and this whole line of David, and it goes perfectly with the theme of the album about thresholds and everything that happens with your family and in the home. So we chopped up little bits of it as hits, which you're about to hear.
Yeah. So
for our interlude, yeah.
they are to me. And somehow God's presence How do we live in the face of inconsolable grief when life is too much for us? God does not remove all the pain, ever. What then? But in ways that are as mysterious to you as they are to me. Somehow God's presence sees us through our darkest hours, believing that life is stronger than death and that you are free. It is enough.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next song on the album, right after that, it goes into the fight. So the visualizer that we're doing for that one's going to kind of tie in all three of our characters' stories and ties in the artwork. If you have the physical copy of we called it the Gothic dinner party table. So there's all the visuals that make sense and they kind of tied on. So the fight is essentially about fighting for your marriage. We kind of wrote it as like the female part. I sing the first part, talking about how women generally feel in relationships. They feel neglected, maybe not paid attention to, not really heard. They kind of just put on a smile like everything's okay when things aren't. And then we brought in Corey, our friend and producer, to sing the male perspective, which Greg kind of helped me write because, he's a man. And he helps me get perspective from the man side of things. And so he kind of was like, well, this is how I would feel when we're, arguing and fighting. And it kind of culminates in like sonically into the bridge where you're like in the middle of the fight. And that's why we're screaming at each other, literally. And Corey and I kind of scream back and forth. But then there's this resolve musically where I kind of pictured it of us being underwater. And it was this idea of like we're both drowning. And if we would just decide to help each other, and if we just grabbed on to each other, we would make it to the top. And so when we were drafting the idea for the music video, I was like, Jake, I picture this underwater scene. And he's like, I've never filmed underwater.
Let's do it.
But let's do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Did you already mention when?
No. Go ahead. Take it away, Jake.
Yeah, it was January.
Are you on?
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was December.
It was December that we filmed
Outside.
the water
Oh, it's
scene.
December.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I had the bright idea to film this video.
And we thought the pool would be heated. It was not.
It was. It just wasn't warm enough. But shout out Stephanie for letting us use your pool. So thank you so much.
So I had to do a little bit of research, and I was like, I think they came to us like, well, the pool is like 50 degrees. I'm like, oh, well, that's chilly. But, and then I Googled and learned that I think you can live in 50 degree water for a short amount of time before you are unalived.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a good way to put it.
50 degrees in water is a lot colder than 50 degree air.
Yeah.
So, Jake, how long were you in the pool filming?
6 hours?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Without a wetsuit. Or
I mean, I was in and out.
Yeah.
I have behind the scenes that we're going to post of Jake shivering.
Brutal. Like, I could not hold the camera.
Yeah.
I had to dive underwater, and my camera, instead of spending like $15,000 on a metal, proper cinema housing.
Who's got that?
We
put it in a wet bag or water bag.
And that's what it's made for. But it's just a giant like bubble. It's full of air because the camera, and it doesn't want to stay underwater. So I think I had like 20-pound weights strapped to it to just keep it underwater. But I still had to hold it steady, and my hands were shaking so bad.
The water ended up being about 75 degrees.
Oh no, it started
70.
at 68. And
Yes.
I think it got up to
70.
by the time we were
So it was better than 50. Alyssa was like,
very cold.
shaking. She was like, and her husband Brendan played her husband.
Yeah.
And they did a great job. They were such troopers. I feel like I owe Alyssa so much for not only putting her under the water, but also in the woods.
Yeah.
So right after. And I want to talk more about the red ribbon too. But God, I know it's getting so late. Here, you run the chat.
Okay.
But basically I had this idea of like a hand fast ceremony. You know, you wrap a ribbon, you like hold hands, and then you like wrap the ribbon around it, and it's like really in traditional Scottish culture. And so I had this idea. I brought it to Jake, and he was like, oh, it'd be so cool if we got close-ups of that, which is why you kind of see this red ribbon throughout. And if you notice, the ribbon is like really pretty in the beginning when it kind of comes off their hands, and it's kind of like a metaphor for their relationship. Sometimes it starts really pretty, and then like when you get to the water scene, like it feels like it's suffocating you because relationships are hard. And there was just a lot of imagery that we use. It's in the background of the band scenes. And at the very end, when they've decided to fight, the ribbon kind of comes back, but it's like really torn up. And so the ribbon is representative of like, hey, we've been through a lot, but we're choosing each other. So this is the fight.
Is it worth it? Oh, this life that we have made on the surface. Everything seems in its place, but the cracks are forming, spreading further by the day. And my heart is breaking as I'm lying it away. I've held back all my thoughts for years. Never wanted you to let me down, but you walked away as I grew cold. But I know we can fix what is broken.
Can you see me as I try to make amends, admitting failure, but your heart of stone won't let me in? Why should I keep trying when rejection's all I know?
Is there any hope left here? I've held back all my thoughts for years. Never wanted you to let me down, but you walked away as I grew cold. But I know we can fix what is broken.
Your rejection, I feel neglected, always failing, dying for love, the bitterness, is setting in, I'm tired and lonely, nothing's ever changed, is this even worth our time?
I can see the light. We can make it out tonight if we reach the surface. Take my hand, I'll fight for us. I won't let this be the end. I'll fight until we win. I won't give up.
All right. So hopefully y'all saw those little nuggets in there that we mentioned. So our next song on the album is Memories, and Alyssa kind of comes back for a cameo in this one, but actually it was her mom that acted as the main actress in this, and she just absolutely crushed it. There were times where we couldn't even look at her because she was absolutely just in character on it. So, but I did want Miles to speak about the music video.
Real quick, is the lyric walked away or looked away?
You walked away.
Yeah.
You walked away.
Why? Am I missing something?
So someone was asking the chat.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
but you walked away as that grew cold. So like, you know, when you're in a fight and like someone is like, I'm leaving, I'm gonna walk away. That's what it came from. Okay, Miles, tell us about the video.
So I didn't have a drum kit at the time, so we had to borrow one. And we didn't have a throne, and so I'm sitting on a folding chair?
Yeah.
Like a black metal folding chair. And as I'm playing, I can like slowly sinking into the ground because my feet were just sliding. So it was fun though, still good.
Yeah.
And then also, I don't know if you can see it, but I like bent down to like pick something up, and I had like hit my head on the hi-hat, and there was like a huge welt on my forehead.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that was like before we even started. So I don't know if you can see it in filming, but it's like this huge like welt like on my forehead.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
And one of the other bloopers.
Yeah,
was
can
Michael.
you talk about that?
Yes.
So I have to find that clip.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So one of the other bloopers was we were trying to film like different people, and Jake had some really cool like drones that could kind of section into an autofocus on a person, and so he was like auto-focusing on Meg, and he like swung the drone around, and the drone just nailed Michael right in the stomach.
It's like playing guitar.
Yeah, and
it was a really good shot too. Like we felt really good about that shot.
Yeah.
And then we're like, I can't use it.
I used the shot.
Oh, you did?
I just cut it before it smashed.
Right before it
It's a great shot.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's so funny.
I'll try to find it out.
This is another heavy topic song, but I wrote it basically just to help process losing my grandma to dementia. And the chorus, I sat at my kitchen table on Christmas Eve one year bawling because she was having a really rough episode, and I was just so sad for her. But I asked for a lot of people that had, to again chime in about their experiences. And one of the things that I wanted to integrate into the lyrics and into the story of the song was someone said that her dad had gotten to the point in his Alzheimer's journey where he couldn't remember anything. He didn't know who she was. He didn't know where he was. He couldn't speak. But every morning he still picked up his Bible, and he still would sit down, and I don't even know if he could read it, but it was just this cool like visual that if we lose everything in this world, that God's word lasts and is the most important thing. And that's, what we should be putting our heart and our time into. And so this song is Memories.
We're like a minute behind where like
Is this the last time I'll remember your face and this place? Searching for the words in conversations, but they
Shameless plug.
Little plug.
Look at that.
So the next song is
what?
Winter's Hand. So
What do
that's
you
a visualizer.
Oh, like you want a screenshot?
But it doesn't show the top.
Yes, that one was hard to film, but great. I loved the shots that we got in that one. It just looked so good. And Donna was like professional.
Yes.
So killer.
She has an agent and everything.
Yeah, she's like legit though.
She's a real actress.
She's a real
like,
actress.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
And if it's glitchy, they can go.
Yeah, and if it's like if the I can't talk. If the thing live stream's glitchy,
I'm sorry.
we're
sorry.
we apologize.
Yeah.
Just go check out our videos later.
Right, these videos are available to watch now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
But the next one is not yet.
Yeah.
It will be at the end of the month when we drop it. So this next song is called Winter's Hand.
Yeah.
And I also wrote this when we were kind of back in 2017 during that really tumultuous time. And the song is basically a giant metaphor for doubt. Doubting that.
Spiritual.
Yeah, like I felt very stuck. Like in winter, things are frozen. They don't grow. They don't move. They don't go anywhere. And
They're
so,
supposed to be, but we live in Texas.
well,
Yeah. Anyway.
it's
sorry.
a metaphor.
Sorry.
Kathy.
Sorry.
You can tell them too that the song, the song we had when we had written it, what I gotta eat it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, you do. That's how they work.
Is
Yeah.
that why there's lipstick all over?
Alright.
So, anyways, the in this song, back in 2017 when we wrote it, it got nixed actually from the record. So it was kind of cool to be able to bring it back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I was not salty about that. Hence the Dark in Me song.
Tell them when you actually wrote the lyrics for this. You were like a teenager, weren't you?
No, it was 10 years ago.
Which one was that? No, I know. But weren't some of the lyrics you were writing them when you were a student at UNT?
That was old songs.
Never mind.
Not this one. Don't listen to her.
We're all learning today.
Yeah, no, this one was written. I was an adult. But yeah, I wrote this just in a really big season of doubt. And so this, but it's about choosing to pursue, moving forward or accepting the season we're in, even if it doesn't necessarily make sense or very comfortable.
Yeah.
So it's a little lyric video.
Yeah.
It's a visualizer.
Yeah. Awesome. So this is also an unreleased visualizer. Wee.
Oh, you can see the welt on my head.
You can.
Yes.
Screenshot. Oh, you should screenshot
that and put
Yeah,
that
it's
in
like
the
this
chat.
long. Yeah.
That's so fun. All right, ready?
Here we go.
The moon chases the sun all around the earth. We're caught in the middle of their war. The struggle never ceases as they make claim to the sky, and all of us are left to watch as day loses tonight. But in this season of winter, all I wanna see is the light. I'm buried under this atmosphere, and I just wanna see the sky. But oh, do you see me? And oh, do you hear me? And all I can pray is take me away. Please take me away from this place. I watch as winter's hand takes hold of any life and hinders it of all movement. can pray is take me away, take me away. I refuse to give up in this season that I'm in, and I know that you will come, oh you'll come and take my hand, oh but I refuse to give up in this season that I'm in, and I know that you will come, oh you'll come and take my hand, but I will take hold and bear through winter's grip and suffer through the pain of the season I am in.
We don't have to say anything. I would appreciate that. I know.
All right.
So yeah, we have 2 songs left. So Terrified is the next one, and we talked about joke names.
Yeah.
This one is like an acronym because
Yeah.
it was so long, and it
Yeah.
was Can We Be a Hardcore Band?
So CB whatever.
Yeah, CW whatever.
Yeah.
Can we be a hardcore band?
HCB.
But yeah, I'm gonna let Michael talk about this one.
Yeah. So like the acronym, can we be a hardcore band with like HX? Is it right?
It doesn't
HX.
matter.
But like I love Kubla Khan and I love like all those hardcore bands out there. And so this was like my little insert of it, you know. And so it's good stuff. It's pretty heavy. You're gonna like it.
And it's nice and short. It's
So it's the shortest.
Not a video. Dropbox.
It's not a video.
Yeah. So Michael and I, we recently saw like Kublai Khan. Text us if anybody knows Kublai Khan. Put one of these in the chat or whatever. And that's actually the first. That's the first show that I actually like legit moshed at. And Michael taught me how to mosh, and that was super fun. And it was in downtown Dallas. I think I forgot what venue it was. It doesn't matter. But it was super.
About this song.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just riffing while we're getting ready. Yeah, ready? All right, here we go. Here's our.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I did not know how to write to this song. Michael sent me this, and I was like, how the heck am I supposed to write to this? So I actually listened to several old Evanescence songs, and I was like, how did she sing over these these, just the beginning riffs.
Yeah,
anyway, so thank you, Amy Lee, for helping me.
Pushed you as a songwriter.
Yeah, pushed me.
Yeah.
And a lot of Spirit Box, like they start with screaming, and we had no songs that just start with screaming.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do that. So this is Terrified.
Holy roller.
Yeah. Open it up.
Can you see these thoughts inside of me? I've tried so hard to let them go, but they found their way inside, and I just out of
Yeah, buddy. That one was so fun for me. It stretched me a lot.
And that's one of my favorites to play live. It's super fun.
Yeah. We just recently added it to our set.
Yeah.
So if you're at Kingdom Come watch
Yeah.
it. Come scream with us.
Yeah.
Someone asked me, what are you screaming? So essentially the song is about addiction and just fighting, that whatever it may be, whatever vice you have. And so it's saying, don't back down from the fight. Don't give in to the night. And then it's kind of a prayer. Take this cup from me. Save me from myself. I know some of y'all don't listen to full screamy music, so it's a little hard to decipher. But basically, don't back down. Don't give in to it. So last song on the album, we wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out with us this song, by the way. You guys are killer troopers. We've gone way over than what we're expecting. But we talk a lot. We've talked a lot about the New Fire video, but we ended with this song because you've got all this story and all these things happening. And then God meets us where we're at. He invites us into the fold and back into right relationship with him. And this video took us the longest. It was the most ambitious video we did, but
just go for it.
Huh?
We want to just go for it.
Yeah, it turned out amazing. Kathy kind of mentioned it earlier. Like, we went out to the field to film after a really long day. And
shout out Michelle.
Yeah, shout out Michelle for letting us use your field.
Again.
We filmed memories in the same field.
Yeah.
And it was so windy. We were all cold and tired. We're a little delirious, making silly jokes and stuff. And there's like a tarp, and we're like spraying vegetable glycerin on you, and you're like, it's just hilarious. But it looks so cool. Yeah. And then the scene where we meet the Holy Spirit at the altar, I ended up just putting on some worship music, so when we were acting, we could get in the mood and like get in the scene. And it was really cool to see everybody's personal emotional reactions, just because our spiritual faith is so personal to each and every one of us, and everybody had a different reaction, and it was really neat to watch. And you could almost you could feel like he was out there with us, like the Spirit was with us, and 100%. Just all in unity, trying to make a video, but actually reflecting on how he's affected our lives. So this is New Fire.
Yeah.
Inside this glass house, nowhere to hide, trying to run from the lies in my mind. I can't escape, please give me relief. I'll take the fight to my knees and bury my dead. A new fire you bring has it all me down.
So that is Thresholds from top to bottom.
Yeah.
So hopefully you have some insight as you're listening to it. We could talk for like 3 more hours about
We
everything,
totally
but
could.
we've kept you long enough. So thank you guys.
Yes.
Come see us at KCF this weekend and
Yeah.
check out watch for the live stream to drop on 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.